Hello everyone, and welcome to Nova Real Estate Solutions. I'm Dwight Morris with Innovation Properties in Fairfax, Virginia. As a realtor specializing in estate and probate properties across Fairfax, Loudoun, and Prince William counties, I frequently work with families who've inherited a home. One of the biggest questions that comes up is, should we renovate this before we sell it? And if so, how do we do it to get the most money? So today, I'm going to explore how to renovate inherited probate homes in Virginia for top dollar. I'll cover strategic improvements, common pitfalls, and essential considerations to maximize your return. With that said, let's get started. So you've inherited a home and it's going through probate. The house might be outdated, need repairs, or simply not reflect current market tastes. The first question is renovation even the right move? Selling an inherited home as is can be faster, but it almost always means leaving a significant amount of money on the table. Buyers who purchase as-is properties expect a substantial discount because they're taking on all the risk, effort, and cost of renovation themselves. They're often investors looking for a deep discount. However, a smart, strategic renovation can unlock hidden value, attract a much broader pool of buyers, and ultimately lead to a significantly higher sale price, what we call top dollar. The key is strategic renovation, not just any renovation. Before picking up a hammer, assess the property and define your goals. This is crucial for avoiding costly mistakes. Get a professional home inspection. This isn't just for your future buyer's peace of mind. It's your roadmap. It will identify critical structural, electrical, plumbing, roofing, or heating and air conditioning issues that absolutely must be addressed. These foundational repairs don't add wow factor, but they prevent a sale from falling apart. Assess the market value for selling as is. This is where a realtor like myself comes in. I can provide you with a comparative market analysis for the home in its current condition. This tells you what you could expect if you sold today without doing any work. Then define your budget and timeline. Probate can be a lengthy process, and your budget for renovations might come from estate funds or potentially a bridge loan. Knowing your financial limits and how quickly you need the home sold will guide your renovation choices. Remember, estate funds are typically overseen by the Commissioner of Accounts, so any renovation expenses will need proper documentation. And know your target buyer, who typically buys homes in your Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William neighborhood. Is it young families, empty nesters, luxury buyers? Their preferences should influence your design and renovation choices. Not all renovations are created equal when it comes to maximizing your return. Our goal here is to focus on impact, not overspending. Based on market data, here are the renovations that consistently provide the best return, especially here in Northern Virginia. Start with the home's exterior. It's curb appeal. First impressions are everything, so start with exterior painting. A fresh, neutral coat of paint dramatically improves aesthetics. You want simple, clean landscaping, mowing, weeding, fresh mulch, a few seasonal flowers, which signals care and pride of ownership. Seriously consider replacing the front door and garage door. These are often the absolute highest return on investment projects. They dramatically enhance curb appeal for a relatively low investment. Pressure washing the home's siding, walkways, and driveways can make a tired exterior look new. Now that the exterior is sparkling, let's move indoors. Start with the kitchen and think minor kitchen updates. You don't always need a full tear-out remodel. Focus on cosmetic updates like painting the cabinets, updating the hardware, installing new stone countertops, a modern backsplash, and new energy-efficient appliances. The kitchen is the heart of the home. A clean, updated kitchen is a major selling point and offers a fantastic return on investment. Next, focus on bathroom updates. Similar to kitchens, these are the most critical in getting top dollar. But again, think minor updates, a new vanity, modern light fixtures, updated mirrors, fresh caulk, regrouting, or even just replacing an old toilet can make a huge difference. Buyers scrutinize bathrooms. Even small, inexpensive updates can transform a dated bathroom into a fresh, appealing space, yielding strong returns. Add a fresh coat of neutral paint throughout the house. This is one of the cheapest and most impactful renovations. For the color, think soft grays, whites, and light beiges. This makes the home feel clean, bright, and allows buyers to envision their own style without being distracted by bold colors. If the home has original hardwood floors, refinishing them is almost always a smart investment. For areas without hardwood, luxury vinyl plank or tile are durable, attractive, and cost-effective alternatives to carpet, offering a modern look that buyers love. Be sure to address any deferred maintenance. Fix leaky faucets, cracked windows, sticky doors, and anything obviously broken. Buyers will factor these minor repairs into their offer, often at a higher cost than it would be to fix them yourself. But avoid over-renovating. Resist the urge for luxury upgrades unless the comparable homes in your specific neighborhood absolutely justify them. You want to bring the home up to market expectations, not beyond them. Over-renovating means you might not recoup your investment. Now let's talk about essential legal and permitting considerations. This is especially important when dealing with an inherited home going through probate. As the personal representative, you do have the authority to maintain and improve the property, as it's your fiduciary duty to preserve and maximize the estate's assets. However, significant renovations should always be discussed with the estate's attorney and documented thoroughly for the Commissioner of Accounts. If you undertake major renovations, you will need permits from Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William County. And what generally constitute a major renovation? Any structural changes, adding or removing walls, significant electrical or plumbing work, new heating and air conditioning systems, finishing a basement, or adding a deck. Minor cosmetic changes like painting or replacing flooring typically don't require permits. Performing work without proper permits can lead to fines, stop work orders, and difficulties selling the home, since questions about unpermitted work often surface during home inspections. It can significantly delay the probate process. In Fairfax County, check the Land Development Services website for "Does my project require a permit?" For Loudoun County, visit their permitting section for residential construction permits, noting requirements for building, electrical, mechanical, and plumbing permits. Prince William County's Building Development Division website has a clear "Do I need a permit?" guide outlining what does and doesn't require permits. When in doubt, contact your county's building department or a licensed contractor. And always use licensed and insured contractors. Get multiple bids and detailed contracts outlining the scope of work, timeline, and payment schedule. This protects the estate from shoddy work or legal disputes. So you've spent some money and sold for top dollar. How, if at all, does that impact your bottom line from a tax perspective? When you sell an inherited home, you benefit from what's called a stepped-up basis. This means the property's cost basis for tax purposes is reset to its fair market value on the deceased date of death, significantly reducing or even eliminating capital gains tax if sold shortly afterwards. Generally, the cost of improvements that add to the home's value or extend its useful life can be added to the adjusted basis, further reducing any potential capital gains when you sell. So keep meticulous records of all renovation expenses. Always consult with an estate attorney or tax professional to understand the specific tax implications for your estate and beneficiaries. And this is where a specialized realtor like myself becomes your most valuable strategic partner throughout this process. As an estate and probate specialist, I don't just sell houses. I help people navigate the complexities of inherited properties in probate to ensure they get top dollar. Here's how I assist my clients. First, I provide data-driven insights into which renovations will yield the highest return on investment for your specific property in your specific market, helping you avoid overspending on upgrades that won't pay off. I can connect you with reliable, licensed, and insured contractors I've worked with over the past 2 decades who specialize in estate property renovations, ensuring quality work and competitive pricing. I can offer guidance or even direct you to resources for managing the renovation process, ensuring it stays on track and within budget. And once renovations are complete, I provide an updated market analysis, ensuring we price the home perfectly to attract buyers. I know how to market a beautifully renovated probate property to attract the right buyers who appreciate the updates, maximizing your sale price and minimizing time on the market. And finally, my expertise in probate means I understand the unique legal and administrative requirements, ensuring the real estate process aligns seamlessly with the estate's overall timeline. My goal is to take the guesswork and much of the burden off your shoulders, turning what can be a challenging asset into a successful financial outcome for the estate. Renovating an inherited home in probate can be a smart move to maximize your profits, but it requires strategy and careful execution. Don't go it alone. If you're an executor or beneficiary of an inherited property in Fairfax, Loudoun, or Prince William County, and you're considering renovations, let's talk. I'm here to provide expert advice and help you navigate this process to achieve the best possible sales price. You can find my contact information in the video description. Thanks for watching. And if you found the information in this video useful, please hit like and subscribe to the channel for more information on navigating probate. I look forward to helping you unlock the full potential of your inherited property.